Welcome to Unstoppable Female Entrepreneurs, where business expert and success coach Kelsey Matheson teaches you how to massively grow your business, navigate the mind drama that's holding you back, make more money, and acquire the skills and confidence to become unstoppable.
Hello, and welcome to Unstoppable Female Entrepreneurs. You are listening to episode number 21. How are you, my friends? It's already March. Can you believe that? I am really looking forward to the spring. March, however, is a bit of a crazy month in New York, typically in terms of weather. It's windy, it's cold. Yeah, the weather can be nasty, nasty here in March, just nasty. So we will just have to get through March and then spring will arrive, and that is exciting. We're planning on doing a celebration of life for my father back in Calgary sometime this spring. And something else that I'm in the middle of really is that I'm launching a brand new website. Yeah, I'm very excited about this. So by the time this goes live, this episode goes live, the website should be live. So definitely check out kelseymatheson.com. Right now, at the time that I'm recording this, it's not live yet, but it should be by the time this airs. And here's the thing about my new site and my new branding. It is all about value. So I went into this revamp of my website, this total overhaul, with the mindset of offering as much value as I could. So you can sign up to watch a free masterclass where I teach you how to break the 10K code. I walk you through 5 key areas that have helped me break through to making 5 figures every month with my businesses. And you have access to that for free, but it doesn't stop there. Once you sign up for that masterclass, you have 3 days to watch it. And then after you watch it, you receive 7 days to my members only portal. And inside my members only portal, I provide you with even more trainings and resources and challenges you can take and money mindset trainings and all the things that will help you not only grow your business, but start making at least $10,000 per month consistently. So the reason I'm bringing this up today is because, number one, I want you to go check it out. You won't be disappointed, I assure you. And number 2, I want you to think about how you are currently offering a ton of value to your audience. Do you have a lead magnet? Do you offer free content online? Do you run free masterclasses or group coaching sessions? How are you offering value to your audience? The idea here is that after they consume your free content, you want them to think, oh my gosh, like, wow, I would have absolutely paid for this. This was so valuable, right? Look, we live in times where we are so bombarded with stuff. We are bombarded with marketing noise. We are bombarded by noise about programs and services and this thing that will help you and that person who's amazing at what they do. And there's just so much of that constantly coming at us that we just start to tune it out. And as entrepreneurs, we start to feel such pressure and frustration about cutting through that noise, about reaching our people, about being heard and seen. So what I'd like to offer you today is the more value you put out there, the more your people will have an opportunity to get to know you and fall in love with what you do and who you are and what you offer and the solutions that you provide for them. Now, some people might argue that if you give everything away for free, then nobody's going to buy anything from you. But that isn't necessarily the case. There was a woman that I knew a while back. This is going back a few years ago. Her name was Christine, and her whole business, she had a great niche. Her whole business was helping entrepreneurs create free challenges, like a 5-day free challenge, in order to help them grow their business. And so she taught you all the best practices on creating this challenge and planning a free challenge and getting it out there and then navigating through the days of each challenge and then using those free challenges to convert into sales for their business, right? Which is also a really great free offering, right? Doing challenges for people. And now, so there was this woman on Christine's mailing list. And for 2 years, this woman consumed all of Christine's free content. Right? She took it in, she participated in everything Christine offered that was free. And she did that for 2 years. And then one day, this woman, kind of out of the blue, purchased Christine's program, which I think it was a $2,500 program. So there are a number of lessons here. Number one, this woman continued to consume the free content. So this person must have found it really valuable, or she wouldn't have continued to show up and utilize all the free stuff that Christine was offering, especially seeing as she was doing this. Like, she stayed engaged and she was very interested in what Christine had to offer for 2 years. And the second lesson is when this person was ready to buy in, she did. So the lesson being that you never know if someone will buy or when they'll buy or if they're in the process of buying. You never know. So I encourage you to show up, add value, and generate thoughts that will help you do just that. And here's something else when it comes to value. Add value with your free content and incorporate added value with your paid for products or services and offers. Because I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but my life coaching certification cost me $21,000. But the value I received, like, for me, felt like it was worth over $100K, even $200,000. It felt like it was worth so much more than it really was. Easily $200,000. The value of that program and what we received and are still receiving is so incredible. The $21,000 for my certification is a no-brainer. Now, when I tell people that that's how much I spent on my certification, like, you should see the look on some of their faces. They're like, whoa, what? Because typically I think the average price point for a life coaching certification is around $4,000 or $5,000. But the value of that program is just amazing. Like, I have no words, as you can hear. So, and it's interesting because now that I've gone through the program, I can say with certainty that it was worth every penny and more. And testimonials like that will help others see the value. And of course, the Life Coach School is betting on that, because they know that for every coach they put through their school who feels exactly the same way I do, when people ask me, where do you get certified, because they're interested maybe in starting a life coaching business, I say the Life Coach School, and it's worth every single penny. Do it without even thinking. That's how I feel about it. Right? When you purchase something and you love it so much that you buy it for everyone, like you tell all your friends to get it, or you buy it for everybody for the holidays. Like, you're so enthusiastic about it that you want everyone to have one, and you want everyone to experience the sheer joy you experience by this thing. Right? I think that's how, was it My Favorite Things? Is that what it was called? My Favorite Things started on Oprah's Favorite Things. Remember when she used to do that around the holidays? It became such a huge ordeal. And if your product ended up on that show, oh my gosh, it changed the course of your business. People became millionaires. And actually, when I would think about what I needed to, like, if I had somebody to buy for, like maybe it was the holidays or maybe it was somebody's birthday, and I would think about what to buy someone, I would typically Google Oprah's Favorite Things for that year or for the past year, just to get my gift ideas. So all this to say that if you're offering value, and even more value, there are people out there who love it, who want more of it, and who are telling their friends about it. Have belief in that. So when you decide to go live on Facebook or Instagram to share a teaching point or do a yoga class or maybe a free meditation workshop or a 5-day challenge or share some form of free, helpful content, and your brain is telling you things that keeps you from doing it, remember that the people that you are reaching will end up being your client or your customer one day. The people who are consuming all of your free content could be your biggest raving fan and your biggest lifer, your biggest client. Right? Because remember that you're adding value to somebody's life, but you're unaware of it. You have no idea who you're reaching. Value goes a very, very long way. And in episode number 4, I actually talk about value equaling wealth, which, my mentor, Brooke Castillo, taught me. If you want to generate more wealth, you need to offer more value. And as I mentioned earlier, value needs to be incorporated into your free stuff, and it also needs to be incorporated into your paid for services and products as well. Value, value, value. So I'm revamping my website. I'm offering a crazy amount of value, like free trainings, free challenges, mindset work, tools that help me build multi-million-dollar businesses. And I want to offer as much value as I can to help more female wellness entrepreneurs change the world and transform their businesses and make more money. Now, here's the thing. I'm not offering all of this value with the intention of making more money. I'm offering all this value, all this amazing free content to serve my audience. That's the intention. That's the driving force. That's the motivation. From that intention, I absolutely will make more money, but that's not the driving factor. It can't be, because as soon as it is, then I'm operating from scarcity and not abundance. And that will never serve me. That will never serve my business. When I offer a ton of value to serve and help and support, that's coming from abundance, and that will serve me and my business and my clients every single time. So I had a coaching session this morning with one of my clients, and I was telling her how I was supporting another client who's working with me, who is starting to run yoga retreats, actually very similar yoga retreats. They're similar to Anamaya's. And literally, he's running these retreats right across the street from Anamaya at another resort. And this client that I was working with today, she's also a member of my mastermind. And she knows a woman who is also a part of the mastermind. And she also hosts retreats at Anamaya. And she also just opened up her own retreat center in Montezuma, where Anamaya is located. So now I have this client that I was working with this morning see that I'm helping these 2 other people. Basically, I'm helping them build their retreat business or businesses. And both of them have retreat businesses in Montezuma that could be looked at as competition for Anamaya. So she said to me, she's like, isn't that weird for you? Like, does that feel like a conflict of interest? Like, not only are you helping them build, these 2 different retreat businesses, but they're both located in Montezuma where Anamaya is, right? Like, they could be competition. And I looked at her and I said, no, I don't feel weird about it at all. Right? I said, look, I won't share confidential and some proprietary information, with these clients, but when I come from an abundant mindset, I'm happy to support. I'm their coach, so their success is my success. Our demographics might not be the same. Our X factors definitely won't be the same. I'm not worried about them, I don't know, quote unquote, stealing our clients away from us. Because look, if that were to happen, that's on us. That's not on them. And I am very confident in our services at Anamaya. I know we provide life-changing, transformational retreats. We're told that over and over and over again. We have raving fans that come back over and over, and they tell all their friends about us. We survived a global pandemic, so I know what we do works, and it works for us. And I know that what my clients will do with their businesses will be different, and what they do will work for them. Even if they tried to duplicate everything that we do at Anamaya, it would never be the same. So as the owner of Anamaya, I feel very confident in that. And as their coach, I want them to be crazy successful. And how they deliver added value will be different from how Anamaya delivers added value. Right? Adding value from a place of abundance will lead to the growth of your audience. It will lead to the growth of your business. It will lead to the growth of your revenue. So I'm excited about this new branding that I'm doing with my website and this new direction that I'm taking. I'm also excited about adding more value than I ever have before. Right? As an entrepreneur, I've never added this much value or done, something quite like this with my website. And so I'm excited. I'm excited to hear what people think. I'm excited to hear what resonates, what's working. I'm also excited to hear what doesn't quite work. All the things. I want to hear all the things, people. So check out my site. Go to kelseymatheson.com. Please sign up for the trainings. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your feedback. I would love to hear from you. And speaking of feedback, I'm going to give a shout out to the Studio D. The Studio D gave me an amazing review of this podcast and said, Kelsey keeps everything simple and relatable to be unstoppable. By sharing facets of her personal life to make a point, each episode holds a nugget for entrepreneurs who are in the wellness space on how to grow their business by improving their mental health and habits for financial health and wealth. Though her podcast is directed towards entrepreneurs in the wellness space, I recommend her show for any entrepreneur because she hits 4 important elements. Number 1, simplicity. She presents simple ideas and tasks. Number 2, authenticity. Kelsey shares facets of her life, truth. Number 3, visibility. Scenarios are easy to see and picture. Oh, I love that. Number 4, relevancy. Each episode is relevant, whether in our personal lives or in our business. I highly recommend this podcast for entrepreneurs, especially if you want snack-size doables to be unstoppable. Yay! Thank you to the Studio D for this amazing review. I am so grateful. And I love that you broke down why this podcast is working for you. Simplicity, authenticity, visibility, relevancy. Oh, I love that so much. And I really love that you took the time to write and share your experience because look, our time as entrepreneurs is valuable. So I know what it means and what it takes to set time aside, even if it's just a few moments, to thoughtfully write out a review. I do not take that lightly. So I am incredibly grateful for you and for your thoughts. And it really, really does mean so much to me. So thank you for that. And my question for you this week, my friends, is this. How do you want your clients to feel about your business? How do you want your clients to feel about your business? Now, you might not see this as a question related to value, but in episode 4, the value equals wealth episode, I asked you, how can you start adding more value? So I'm not going to ask that again. In order to make your clients feel the way that you want them to feel, how will you present your offers? What will your added value look like based on how you want them to feel? Do you see that? Knowing how you want your clients to feel when they think about you and your business will shed some light on so many things. It'll shed light on your branding, on your social media, your website, any content, service, or product that adds more value to your client experience will be shaped and informed by how you want your clients to feel when they think about you and your business. So that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Yes, I'm still surrounded by a bunch of boxes. Although we're starting to get a lot more organized. I'm finally in my office. I'm recording this in my actual office. And I found my microphone, so that's great. My desk at the moment, however, consists of 2 Rubbermaid bins stacked on top of each other with another box on top of those. Baby steps. Baby steps, my friends. We will get it all done. I know it'll all happen. I just keep reminding myself that I need to come at this move from a place of abundance as well. Sometimes it's easier said than done. But that's just a thought, isn't it? All right. Thank you again for listening. Thank you again for your lovely reviews. Thank you for doing what you do. And thank you for sharing your gifts with the world. It's a powerful thing. And I know that it's not always easy. So I honor you for that. All right. Thank you again. I look forward to connecting with you next week. Ciao for now. Hey, if you'd like a weekly dose of motivation, inspiration, and actionable tips to grow your business while managing all the things, then you need to get on my email list. Just head over to kelseymatheson.com to join my list. And while you're there, check out the awesome free content I give away. If you enjoyed what you heard today, please share with other female entrepreneurs who need some love and support. And of course, if you haven't already, I would be so grateful if you subscribe, rate, and review my show on your favorite podcast player. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to connecting with you next week.